I would like to play first. Yeah, I mean, I have to keep this. 3 removal spells, so even if I get stuck on lands for a little bit, I should be okay. Really good draw, just need one more. Opponent has Gigantha as a companion, interesting. Really good draw. At some point, drawing only lands is going to get old, but right now I'm pretty happy about it. Damn, that exiles. So now I need to think, because I definitely want to lightning bolt this. Town Razor Tyrant is not targeting anything yet. I guess I want to play Dragon Rage Channeler then. Try and find, you know, something good. I have good 5-drops, good flyers. We got big score. We have lots of very, very good cards in our deck. I think developing Dragon Rage Channeler seems better than playing Town Razor Tyrant for no value. We have land and instant. We will get sorcery in there soon. There is a Town Razor Tyrant target. That's nice. Magda, how interesting. Ugh, gross. Oh, that's nasty. So I play Town Razor Tyrant. I don't think it does much. I mean, I certainly want to Pillar of Flame the Magda, right? So it leaves me with 4 mana. So it's either Obliterating Bolt this plus my own Magda. And then they play Gigantha, hit me for another 4. And then I play Town Razor Tyrant and I'm pretty far behind. Or Town Razor Tyrant, Obliterating Bolt. The Town Razor Tyrant just doesn't do anything. They don't care about their life total. It's not blocking. At best, it's trading with Bankbuster, which I suppose is fairly good. But I don't think I can let them have this. Feeling pretty good about this one. I mean, it's not over yet. Oh gosh. Do they then have a land to also play Gigantha? Oh, it has increased power so it can crew. That's so good. Wow, that was so nice for our opponent. I feel like we have very few good draws here at this point. I think I need to block the Krenko. Well, God, they made fucking 5. I mean, we've just lost. At this point, we have Brotherhood's End, which we could draw, and then we go to 2 to the Gigantha. While they sacked it, that's interesting. No. All right, that's game one. Short hair permanent that's one or more colors. And it can't kill the Bank Buster. I could kind of see wanting this. What do I have that I don't want? What would I not want? Searing Blood, 2 damage to a creature, huh? I would hit Krenko, it would hit Magda, which got exiled. They probably have a few things that Searing Blood hits. Trying to think if I want Ugin. 6 mana, kill a thing, and then start making 2/2s. Don't think I want Chandra. I don't want more expensive cards. I don't want Fanatical Firebrand. The only thing I could really see is maybe take out Searing Blood for Ugin, but or big score, but no. Immortal Sun, maybe. Immortal Sun for Ugin. I think I actually, yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, they're similar, right? Would I rather have 6 mana, I start drawing extra cards, my spells are cheaper, or 6 mana, kill your thing, and or make creatures? I think I'm leaning towards Ugin. Not sure if that's right. We'll see if it comes up. We'll also watch in if they have planeswalkers. If they show us any planeswalkers, we might flip that back. Yeah, gotta keep it. It sucks that they had the exile removal for Atsushi. That was a big hit. Not getting the light up the stage thing there. I think I have to play Magda even if they have a removal spell. Oh, they didn't. Nice. They were just like holding full control. Okay, there's some exile removal. Champinowitz, okay. I don't really think that I need to Searing Blood this. Muldrifter, Sekenzan discarded. Discarding Muldrifter is interesting. Yeah, I don't really think I need to care about this right now. Really hope they don't have Obliterating Bolt. I'm going to be very sad if they have Obliterating Bolt. Okay. Okay. We will take the top 2 of my library until the end of my next turn. I can play those cards. All right, let's go. Big Score is a pretty nice draw. Also, Phyrexian Metamorph with Glorebringer is pretty dope. I have no reason to assume that this would enter as an exerted copy, right? I have absolutely no reason to think that this is going to be exerted when I play it. Now, it's a question of if I want to exert this or not. I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm going to use my Searing Blood. Just use the mana. Bonk. So next turn we're looking at, this is 8 and Sekenzin is 10. Mutavault's 12. So we're looking at, you know, threatening lethal next turn. Okay, just how we drew it up. Now we have to be on the draw though. We were on the play for game 1 and game 2. More creatures that die, you know, they showed us a couple more creatures that have 2 toughness, so I do like the Searing Blood. On the draw, I mean, both of these honestly seem pretty crappy on the draw. Like, Immortal Sun, 6 mana, do nothing. Yeah, I think I'm going to stick with Ugin. I mean, my deck, I think, should be comfortable on the draw with all the cheap removal that I have. Let's see if they can find their Reckless Bankbuster for the 3rd game in a row. That's not Reckless Bankbuster. Interesting choice here. I don't think I want to Obliterating Bolt that just yet. Nice, they didn't have like Lightning Bolt, Shock, Play with Fire. Electrolyze, that's pretty good for them. Come on, baby, I just need lands off the top. So Nahiri's Warcrafting can be pretty nice next turn to find a land. Do I really want to either skip this turn or play Metamorph as a Bomat when I have such good creatures to copy later? I just need to find like 1 land, right? So next turn, you know, maybe they play Professional Facebreaker, Champion of Wits, something that I'm going to Nahiri's. It's really, I think this is the turn to bolt this. Like, my hand is just so solid. I just need to buy time, Warcraft something that'll give me, you know, a lot of looks at a land. So yeah, this is it right here. Oh, please no untapped land. Yes! Oh, that's such a turning point. Wow, that was huge for me. Because now we get Phoenix down. This is probably Obliterating Bolt, to be fair. Oh, they found the 4th land. Anything but Obliterating Bolt would still be so sick. If it's like, they're thinking a lot, which makes me think that it's Play with Fire again. There's like, if you have Obliterating Bolt in your hand, there's no way you're thinking here. You have a Prowess creature in play. Maybe they're thinking, oh, do I play Chandra, Torture Defiance, and then plus to make mana, and then Obliterating Bolt. But even that is just so good. I think there's an expression in chess that's like when you see a good play, stop and look for a great play. Yeah, that probably applies to Magic as well. Lightning Bolt, okay. And they already used Electrolyze, right? That was this game? Yeah. Pillar of Flame, sure. Hit me for 4, I'm at 13. This is a big moment right here. They already used 3 burn spells, so I don't... But this thing could easily, you know, put me to 9 or like 7 next turn. I think I'm going to go for Nahiri's Warcrafting. I'm worried about if I don't play the land, they're going to have Make disappear, but I haven't seen anything like that. I don't really think that's what they're doing here. exile one of these cards. So I have a land in my hand, so I'll take Mind Stone. Play the land, play the Mind Stone. And now we have Eugene next turn, or Terror of the Peaks. I have 6 mana. Phyrexian Metamorph is 3. Because I don't have a way to make blue. If I find something, I have some cards in my deck to make treasure. Oh wow, they're just picking up Gigantha. So I think I'm gonna play Ugin and plus it here, as opposed to Terror of the Peaks. Ugin's a way to kill Gigantha though. And if they spend their turn playing Gigantha, they wouldn't have a counter for Ugin. So maybe this turn is just Terror of the Peaks, right? And then next turn they're like, all right, I play Ugin, and then I play Gigantha, and then I go, all right, Ugin, kill your Gigantha, hit you for 5, and I'm just so well positioned. Versus if I play Ugin and plus it, and they either counter it or they have a way to kill it. Yeah, I'm gonna go for Terror of the Peaks here. It's less mana efficient, but I think that my Ugin killing Gigantha needs to happen. Like if Gigantha isn't killed, they could easily, you know, crunch me once or twice and then bolt me, burn me out. So I feel pretty good about this. Fight with fire. All right. And Champion Wits. Does this hit Planeswalkers? No. Damn, doesn't hit Planeswalkers. Certainly regretting playing the Terror of the Peaks and not playing Ugin, but c'est la vie. 5, 6. They discard 2 lands. Because now they kept Gigantha and they kept 1 card. Now I feel like I need to plus Ugin. I mean, worst case, Phyrexian Metamorph just copies Gigantha, right? So Kenzen's not bad. So they have a random card that they drew this turn, a card they kept, and a Gigantha. That's the random card. Now I'm going to see the card that they kept, other than Gigantha. Wow, they're looking at their graveyard. What do they have, Siva Siphoner or something? Torrential Gearhulk. Torrential Gearhulk could have some play for me. Oh, it only flashes back instants. Electrostatic Blast is my only instant. Bloodthirsty Adversary, kicked once. To electrolyze Ugin. Oh, Bolt Ugin, sure. I don't know why they wouldn't electrolyze. Oh, because this way they kill it. So 6, I have 7 mana, 3 to copy this leaves me with 4, so I can only do it once. I can get a sorcery. So I could Obliterating Bolt, the Champion of Wits. 6, 7, this land is 8, but that still leaves me short. Here he's Warcrafting. I mean, I don't really want to block. I think he's just dead. I don't think I want this trade. Oh, land is not where I want to be. 6, 7, 8. Okay. What am I doing with my Phyrexian Metamorph? Because I'm just going to lose to that Gigantha if I burn the Metamorph. Six, 7, 8, 9. All right. Hopefully they don't draw something that changes things here. Oh, they drew a removal spell. Metamorph can't copy Bloodthirsty Adversary if I block it, which is awkward. Giving them Champion of Wits is quite awkward as well. I have Pillar of Flame in the deck. Volcanic Spite doesn't exile. Oh, we have so many good cards in the deck. 7, 8, 9. So this would give me 2 flashbacks with my Metamorph Bloodthirsty Adversary if I take this land. So I'm going to take the land. Yeah. Draw 4, discard 2. So 7, 8, 9 mana, 3 for Metamorph. Kick the thing, Obliterating Bolt, and Nahiri's Warcrafting. But I don't get anything out of Nahiri's Warcrafting. I just kill these 2 things, and then I have a 4/4 facing down a Giganta. If I only kick it once, Nahiri's Warcrafting kills one of them. No, move to my turn. Oh, interesting. So that is quite interesting. So I have 7, 8, 9 mana. This would be... I mean, no, we just... So that lets me save the Metamorph, right? It also lets me save the Sekenzin. Autopay, autopay. Nahiri's Warcrafting, Obliterating Bolt. Cast any number. So I want to Obliterating Bolt the Bloodthirsty Adversary. I mean, I have 1-drops in my deck. I could hit Dragonage Channeler, Lightning Bolt, Pillar of Flame. I could even hit a land. So, yeah, let's... Nahiri's Warcrafting, Bloodthirsty Adversary, Obliterating Bolt here. Exile one of these cards. The land. Cool. Our graveyard currently has no instants and sorceries, but we have an Electrostatic Blast. Alright, they play Giganta. Doesn't seem like a sign of strength. Nine up to 10 mana. If I Electrostatic Blast, that is 8 mana. 3 here down to 5. Kick it down to 2. It still doesn't really do it. I think it could be time to crack the Mind Stone. What would I draw if I cracked the Mind Stone? What could I draw? I mean, Embercleave, Atali. Yeah, I have enough bangers, so I'm going to crack the Mind Stone. And we draw a basic mountain, I'm sure. Oh, Lightning Bolt, that's interesting. So I think I want to just try and kill the Giganta. Sekenzin while it's cheap, okay. Oh man, there goes my Atali, that sucks. But Townraiser Tyrant's pretty nice. And now we have a couple dope spells if this adversary lives for one more turn. And I don't know why it wouldn't if they have a removal spell. The Town Razor Tyrant looks much better to remove. Wow, pro red, pro green. Oh shit, but this enters as a copy. I think that I might win. Well, let's see. I need to find... Oh wow, Disdainful Stroke. So they're certainly going to play Rogren Triumph. This is tricky because I have 9 up to 10 mana. Do something useless. Something to simplify the position. All right, that simplifies things. Sack the land, nice. This has pro red, pro green, but if I copy, so I have 10 mana, 3, this leaves me with 7, so I can kick it twice. So that's 8, plus 3 plus 2 is 13. Let's just think it through. 10 mana, this is 3, I have 7 remaining. When it enters, I kick it twice, I'll have 1 mana remaining, but I don't plan to use it. So it's gonna have 2 counters on it, so it'll be a 4/4. That's 4 plus 4 is 8, so I need 5 damage, and these 2 burn spells are 5 damage. So this, pay for X in, enters as a copy here. Auto pay, choose Electrostatic and Lightning Bolt. I want to put... Oh, I don't think that this is going to trigger Electrostatic Blast. Maybe it will. No, it didn't. Attack for 8. Wow. That's game 1. Or sorry, that's match 1. We are 1-0. Okay, I'll see y'all in match 2. We need 2 more wins to make it to the next draft. I just can't. It's so... one land, and it's just incredible, right? Immortal Suns, you know, seems far away at this point, but... Okay. Now we got a little aggression going. If we don't draw a land next turn, we could still swing for 4. While Mephit's Enthusiasm is pretty good with Rekindling Phoenix. So I'm going to use Electrostatic Blast now. That way Mephit's Enthusiasm will trigger it, and I'll get a look at a land. Sure. Uh-huh. Come on, baby. All right, we hit. We really just need 1 more land, but the Nahiri's Warcrafting will give us so many looks at it, depending on what we have to kill with it. Come on, I could always just kill this. Oh, God. That's not that many looks. But yeah, Adeline's insane. Obviously, we have to kill Adeline. Oh! Do I want this on the bottom of my library? I guess so. We have Brotherhood's End now, which we're probably going to play. Well, we have over a 50% chance to draw a land on the next turn. And the perpetual increased Rekindling Phoenix would be so good. Although, admittedly, the way... Oh, God. I mean, that's actually strong enough to block Vorinclex if we hit the land. Oh, wow, it looks like we hit. We did hit. That's pretty sweet. Another land is just lethal with Embercleave. Oh, this thing has reach. Yeah, I have to block. I'm not just going to 10 and not blocking. Exile my graveyard. Okay. Townraiser Tyrant has no targets, but it's still a 4/4 flyer. I could see using Volcanic Spike to put Immortal Sun on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, let's do that. The egg is actually pretty interesting for Embercleave reasons. Not completely irrelevant. Wormcoil Engine, fuck. That's pretty good. So if I do this, I got 3 mana. That's not Embercleaving anytime soon. I think we just play Atsushi here. Doesn't have trample, which is nice. Glorybringer and a land. That's pretty cool. Should I be killing the Death Touch or the Lifelink one here? Death Touch seems more annoying. Yeah. I'm not going to win the game by like chipping down their life total, right? I'm going to win the game by overwhelming their board. Although they're green-white, like ramp, I'm definitely scared of them finding, you know, some huge things. 53% chance at a land. Oh, we missed, but that's okay. I suppose we just play a naked Townraiser Tyrant. It stops their aggression. It certainly enables our aggression. (56% chance of a land now, but I believe we're holding our most expensive card. So if we don't find a land, also the bottom of our deck, I believe, is Dragon Rage Channeler and then Immortal Sun. So it's even higher because we know that those are the bottom two. Okay, we win game 1. Green, white, big things, huh? What did we see? Adeline, Voice, Wormcoil, Tranquil, Frill, Clarion, Spirited Companion, and Preserver with the one with Flash. There's probably multiple Preservers. So that's 8 cards. I got 7 things written down. I skipped Vorinclex. So they're just kind of with no dual lands. They're just straight up like green-white, mid-range sort of ramping. That makes me think that Ugin is going to have good targets here. I also have to imagine they're going to have Planeswalkers, which makes me think that the Immortal Sun is going to be good. I also feel like they're going to have, yeah, I mean, with Clarion Spirit, Wildborn Preserver, Voice, like I definitely want my Pillar of Flame, Lightning Bolt, Electrostatic Blast, Searing Blood, Brotherhood's End. Maybe I have to, I mean, I haven't seen Planeswalkers yet, but I just have to, you're green-white, you're playing Wandering Emperor, Eternal Wanderer, you're playing Nissas. I just have to imagine that that's right. The only thing I feel like I can see as a reasonable cut is Big Score. And Big Score is like a really good card. Can I really not find something better? Bloodthirsty Adversary seems a little off, but yeah, maybe especially on the draw, it just is very unlikely I'm going to be able to be aggressive with it. Damn, almost like Captivating Crew. Steal your banger of a creature. Maybe Magda then, because Magda's not going to be able to attack, but it's so good if I'm able to clear their things and attack with Magda. Magda or Bloodthirsty Adversary? I think I'd rather have a Magda. Bloodthirsty Adversary is great in the late game, though. Just, you know, 8 mana, 5 to the face, as you saw in match 1. That was how we won game 3 of match 1. I think we have to keep this. Maybe we kind of hold some of these early kill spells if it looks like Brotherhood's End is going to clean things up. Scavenging Ooze. I'm worried about Adeline. Because if they play Adeline, I'm not going to be able to remove it until I do Ugin things. I guess if they play Adeline, I could always Searing Blood that before it attacks. Go full control mode here. Okay, they don't have double white. Cultivator Caravan. So that makes me think I now want to use this Volcanic Spite. But maybe I just Searing Blood because I can. Destroy all artifacts with mana value 3 or less. I honestly think I'm just going to do this next turn to kill the Cultivator Caravan. Yeah, alright, Searing Blood. While they can't protect it. It's just an expensive Abrade, and I think abrading a Cultivator Caravan in this deck that has, we haven't seen any dual lands. They're going to play one now, they're going to play fucking Temple Garden now, but all right, Tranquil Frillback, what are they doing here? Gaining 3 life. Sorry, 4 life? Yeah, gaining 4 life. So now we have Big Score probably into Ugin. Wow. Oh, I mean, I just have to, right? Do I want to? Oh, I'm forced to search. Okay. That's a lot of trample, baby. Primeval Titan, you say? That's some ramp. They could definitely do something with that. Luckily, Magda's able to attack. Make treasure. Obliterating Bolt, you don't say. So what am I thinking here? If I attack, I could see them attempting to double block Atali. I could see them going trade, gobble. Let's go for an attack. Wow, they're taking 13. And also their Primeval Titan only got basic lands. So I'm going to play Ugin and kill Primeval Titan, I think. This is just so many problematic permanents for them. Kenrith, okay. Green is counters, white is gain life. So they can gain 5 life or put 2 counters. They chose to gain 5 life. I have 13 in trample, so if I can clear Kenrith, which I can, I win. This only targets creatures, this only targets creatures, Pillar of Flame targets face, so let's go here. I don't believe I need to put a card on the bottom of my library. I'm very happy with the cards in my hand. Here. Okay, see you in match 3. We're now 2-0. We need to win 1 of our next 2 matches to qualify for the second draft. So this Lightning Bolt might be the only spell I cast in the first 3 turns. So I want to be smart about it. There are probably several 1-drops that I Lightning Bolt, but Savai Triome is not one of them. A whole range of 2-drops I would Lightning Bolt. Kind of want to see like Baral or like Rona of whatever. You know, just some 1/3 that doesn't do ETB value. Modern Age, all right, that doesn't really do anything. It's a 2/3 that technically has ETB value, but it's pretty slow. I'm nervous to cast Big Score against an opponent with islands in their deck. I really hope they do something here. I don't think I want to play Rekindling Phoenix into this open mana. I have 3 options for instance. Wow, if I cast Big Score though, what am I discarding? Maybe Electrostatic Blast? Because all these cards are kind of 2-for-1s, right? Yeah, okay. Because if they tap out, I think I need to take the opportunity to cast Big Score. Especially because I don't have a 5th land in my hand. Please tap out, opponent. I can see myself going for Nahiri's Warcrafting next turn, looking for a land. I shouldn't have played the land before I decided what I was going to do. I'm just going to pass at this point. Memory Deluge. So I think I like Lightning Bolt and my creatures. So it's between Nahiri's Warcrafting and Electrostatic Blast for what I would discard to big score. They both, in a way, you know, are a removal spell that then helps me get another piece of cardboard. But I feel like the Warcrafting gives me a bit more looks, and it's just a better removal spell. Surge Engine. So they have some 3 mana something. Okay. 1 mana, loses Defender, gains this creature can't be blocked. 3 mana, activate only if it doesn't have Defender. So let's just go for Electrostatic Blast. Because they don't have 4 mana. No Dark Ritual in the format. Excellent. Okay. Wow, is that really it? That's what they have? So I get 1 of those. I have a land in my hand. Searing Blood, I have instant, soon to have sorcery in my graveyard. So what's happening here? I can go like, choose one of these. So I could take this land, play it this turn, and then I have nothing? No, so this is Searing Blood. And I can't play the Mind Stone and then Searing Blood. So I'm going to go land, Dragon Rage Channeler, Searing Blood. I don't think Magda is what I want right now. It's also another creature type towards Delirium. They're probably just going to Nahiri's whatever this, which I'm fine with. It does give them a lot of looks, so it must be pretty tempting for them, but then they're fairly tapped out. We'll also have to see, because they seem like a blue-based deck. Savai Triumph seems very odd in their deck from what I've seen so far. So probably blue-black, maybe with, you know, red and white splashes. Or a red or white splash. Yeah, it leaves them double blue plus the Triumph. Thief of Sanity, that is definitely something I was expecting. I almost said it out loud, you know, I was almost like you know, something like Thief of Sanity. So I'm definitely bolting that. God, I love the opportunity to play a big score while they're tapped out. So big score, discard my land, leaves me with 2 lands and 2 treasures, and then I bolt it. No, I think it's better to play. So let's bolt. All right, no Pact, that's nice. And Terror of the Peaks. Hold this land. Because now they might not be able to just hold up mana forever, and I can find somewhere to weave in this big score. Nicol Bolas, oh shit. Well, we got a big score now, I think, right? Fucking Embercleave. I want to be so tilted if I lose to this Nicol Bolas. Yeah, maybe I should have played Rekindling Phoenix instead of Terror of the Peaks. Stickier. Each opponent exiles 2 cards from their hand. Fuck me, that's good. Oh man, knowing they have Nicol Bolas makes me sort of regret playing this so slow. Because I haven't seen any counterspells, right? We saw Future Spell Thief, but that's it. That's what they were holding up for a long time. Yep. It has to be tempting when I have 2 cards in hand doing that. I don't know why they had to think so hard, though. Maybe Reality Chip, okay. I could see the appeal of playing that first to know what's on top of your deck. Please, I need this to connect to have a chance here. They probably have, I see. And now they have like, you know, a 50% chance to hit a removal spell for this elemental token from my deck. They also kept a card on top when their reality chip surveilled. So I would not expect to be winning this game from here. But we could top deck Atali or the Immortal Sun. Those would both be really good. That's about it, really. Bloodthirsty Adversary probably has some play. Bloodthirsty Adversary, copy Lightning Bolt, that's 6 damage. Copy Nahiri's Warcrafting. Maybe. Double blue, huh? Why would you not just plus Nicol Bolas to start? Yeah. That fits Enthusiasm, there they go. That's so weird they would float 2 blue and then they wouldn't unfloat it before they did that. So they're committed to this. I'm sure they have a plan to spend it, so yeah, really need Immortal Sun or Atali. I mean, honestly, each card in our deck with a 6% chance to draw because our deck's pretty thinned out, so that's 12%. That's not bad. Add Glorybringer into the mix. Bloodthirsty Adversary. So we have, you know, maybe a 20% chance to draw something pretty effective here. I think I need to do this just to get his loyalty down. Attempt to get his loyalty down. It's a Snapcaster Mage. Bloodthirsty Adversary, that's pretty nasty. Oh god, it enters so strong. They actually don't have anything good to copy. I now have a 7% chance per card, so 14% chance to draw Immortal Sun or Atali. Yeah, they don't have any good cards to copy. 21% chance if you fold in Glorybringer. Oh, come on. I mean, I'm dead, right? Because this Pillar of Flames here, Glorybringer, it's got to be Glorybringer or Atali at this point, and it has to be these 5 cards or nothing from our opponent. Phyrexian Metamorph here, and then they make it a 4/4, and that's lethal. I don't think that they're going to miss that lethal. All right, so our opponent's playing a control deck. Makes me think that I want Ugin, although I also want Immortal Sun, which is a little awkward, and I think I don't want this big score, because they, especially when they've seen, like, oh, I'm big red, like, I bet you they have a counter spell or two. But maybe we just hold the big score. Yeah, maybe we just, you know, play smarter with it. Now we know I can't just sit here and let them get to whatever mana, and I think I'm going to take out Brotherhood's End, because yes, sure, they have Thief of Sanity and Future Spell Thief. They have things, that it hits, but I think I'm going to be the one trying to play to the board more. Maybe I want Shivan Devastator instead of something. Maybe instead of Searing Blood. This only hits creatures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 ways to do damage to creatures. I don't think they're going to have 8 creatures. So instead of Searing Blood, I'm going to do Shivan Devastator. Just to be a little bit more of the beatdown. So they had Thief of Sanity. Thief of Sanity. What's that other one? Futurist. Spell Thief. Nicol Bolas. How could you forget? Surge Engine. I'm trying to think of other cards they had. All the other shit I feel like I saw was my own. Reality Chip. I wonder if that means they have Oracle of Moldiah. Oh, goodness. I think I need to keep this. I may just be blasting their face for an early Surveil and then, you know, trigger it with something else and try and hit a land off it. What did I cut for this? Searing Blood? Yeah, Searing Blood doesn't look great here, although it is a way to trigger the Electrostatic Blast. Kill Dragon Rage Channeler here. Fatal Push or something. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. Censor. I mean, with this hand, I think I'm okay with that being what eats a Censor. Now I just need to draw lands or cheap stuff. Really don't want to draw more top end. I'm going to feel stupid if I draw Ugin, Embercleave. Yeah, I have about 7 cards in the deck. I'd feel stupid if I drew them. That's only like a 20-25% chance to feel stupid compared to our 45% chance to draw land. Amazing. Now there's only like 3 cards in the deck that make us feel stupid. Ugin, Embercleave, Terror of the Peaks. Everything else is either a land or castable. Okay, yeah, that's one of the ones. I probably should be attacking with, no, because they could have Futurist Spell Thief. I'm not going to attack with Mutavault. I don't even, oh, they discarded Null Priest of Oblivion to Modern Age, I see. Return target creature from your graveyard to the battlefield. Good thing they don't have any creatures in their graveyard. And this is the red-blue sword. Well, the red part's good against us. Shield Druid, we both sack a creature. Okay. Alright, it's got to be the land here. Anything but Ugin or Terror of the Peaks. Alright. There's a chance. This thing is only 5 to transform. Damn. So they're gonna kill our Glorybringer here. Each opponent discards 3 cards, then mills 3 cards. Activate only as a sorcery and only if an opponent has 8 or more cards in their graveyard. I see. I see. Every time I played against this card, they've just been able to flip it right away. I never knew that second line of text. I was gonna, if I didn't read it, I'd probably be like, why are they, I'm tapped out. Why are they not just flipping their Shieldred? They win the game if they flip their Shieldred. All right, there's a tap land that are gonna have access to red and white. Oh, Immortal Sun and Embercleave. It's interesting which one they take. Anything but Ugin. 43% chance to draw land, which means we have like a 50% chance to draw a non-land but a castable creature, and a 4% chance, 1 in 20, to draw the Ugin. Oh, it looks like they're leaning Embercleave. Uh-huh. Oh, we have them down to 8. Oh, they're looking at the Mutavault. They're gonna keep it back because of Mutavault. That's pretty sick. I mean, even just like Lightning Bolt, Pillar of Flame, something like that to trigger this Electrostatic Blast. Oh my god, 4%! Oh, I shouldn't have fucking said it. Hopefully they don't have a way to use this 4 mana, but I bet they do. The way they're pausing. Alright, well now we no longer have bad draws in the deck, right? Like we no longer have uncastable cards to draw in the deck, I mean. Oh, they have Grixis mana, so they could hit a Nicol Bolas here, but they're only looking at the top two. Top two, grab them both, so that's just 4 mana, draw 2. 4 mana, instant speed, divination. Even Nicol Bolas, actually. Ugin, kill it. Sure, they still have Shieldred. Like, we're still behind. Oh, no, because I don't have the land. I don't have a guaranteed land. I see. No creatures in their graveyard for Null Priest yet. I have to be hesitant about killing Shieldred knowing they're holding Null Priest. I guess if I draw a land, I'd be pretty interested in playing Immortal Sun instead of Ugin. Ugin seems pretty good though. Non-token creature or planeswalker. Snapcaster, what are they flashing back? They have, what is it, Mind Spike? Doesn't this say they lose 2 life? Damn, so they're going to 6? And then Glorybringer would put them to 2? That's so interesting. I wonder if that means that Glorybringer shouldn't exert. Yeah, because if Glorybringer exerts, I kill Snapcaster, then they get to bring it back to play. They're spending 6 mana to bring it back to play, and then they have 2 mana to something. Surge Engine, okay. Just thinking about playing out their Null Priest. I have 5 in my graveyard. I need to have activate only as a sorcery and only if an opponent has 8 or more cards in their graveyard. Yep, they just played it out. And Shieldred attacks. Wow, Brotherhood's End would be pretty spicy here. Four mana becomes a 5/4. Leaves him with 3 mana. I think it's a smart attack. I'm not exerting. And I am plussing Ugin. Effet's Enthusiasm. That's a cheap way to trigger this. Now my concern is that they have 2 menace creatures, but so they have to deal with Glorybringer. For theirs, they probably don't want to kill this. It's 8 mana, that's a lot of mana. Liliana. Each player sacks 2 creatures. Alright, so I get my Mephit's Enthusiasm. They can't kill Ugin though, right? Because then they're dead to Mutavault. Bro. Wow, that's crazy. It's like they're daring me to attack with Mutavault. In the first game, I didn't see anything that would kill Mutavault. I have 7 in my graveyard, so if they kill Mutavault, they get to flip this next turn. Also, if they kill Mutavault, I don't get to play Atali. I mean, attacking with Mutavault doesn't win the game. Killing Null Priest, triggers Electrostatic Blast, leave me with 5 mana to play honestly anything I hit. They already censored, right? Censor is like the first spell they cast this game. I'm just casting Atali then. Destroy target creature or planeswalker. This creates a zombie. Whenever a creature you control dies, draw a card. This is going to be able to flip, so I have to kill this. Let them draw the card. Oh shit, that triggers my Electrostatic Blast. That sucks. Still worth though. Surveil 2. I mean, Bloodthirsty Adversary seems pretty good when I have 7 mana. I already played a land this turn, right? Into the battlefield this turn. So it's only 3 damage, but this seems pretty good. I have 2 timeouts. I think this is good enough. Because kill a blocker, and then I have 2 haste attackers. We got a chance. Opponent has a lot of cards. A lot of cards, a lot of mana. I got 9 mana, 3 cards. We have 11 of trample though, so I mean, first of all, this will just kill them, right? So that's the first issue for them. Multiple choice, okay. Choose a player. So I'm gonna have to return something to my hand. I mean, the Atsushi is just, I win the game. And Atali is also sick to recast. This seems nuts, though. To pick up the Atali. Wow, what an interesting choice. Total time, I'm ahead on total time by a lot. I'm gonna pick up Atali because if they have just a conventional kill spell, oh yeah, because now they make a zombie and they have all the trample, they have the trample covered. They just triple block it. And so this way, if they have a conventional kill spell, I get the light up the stage thing. What do you call it? The impulse. Oh sure, they gain life. Fuck. Kaito. I think that we have it. Because Enthusiasm, kill your 4/4. So this is 2 mana, that's 2 mana, that's 2 mana. So then I have, yeah, unless they have like Fatal Push, I think that we have it. So, God, they're gonna draw so many cards. Is it better to attack with the Mutavault or cast a removal spell? I think that I'm going to go for the removal spell because I want to keep the mana. Go for blast. This gives them another draw at Fatal Push before I attack, which is awkward. I'll attack you. All right. Game 3. Grixis control with Liliana, Kaido. 6 mana, Liliana, Kaido. Did I get... Oh, I didn't get Urabrask Forge. Urabrask Forge would have been really good against this opponent. 5 mana, Shieldred. Multiple choice. So Censor is the only counterspell we've seen so far. Oh, we also saw Thassa's Intervention. Snapcasters. We have a pretty good idea of their deck now. Modern Age. Sword of Fire and Ice. Takanuma, Canyon Sloughs, Anders Lounge. I'm not going to write down their lands. There was definitely a position where Brotherhood's End looked good. Sword of Fire and Ice. Does that make me want Brotherhood's End to kill this sword? Pro Red is problematic. I don't think I want... Does Brotherhood's End do damage to Planeswalkers? Each creature and each Planeswalker. Damn. And they have it would kill a lot of their creatures. I think that is where I want to be. All right, I gotta use the bathroom real quick. I'll try and edit this part out if I remember. I think this looks kind of weak, but just having 4 lands, I believe, is really good. I'm up 6 minutes, so time is certainly in my favor. I don't think time is going to be a component of this game 3, but if it will be, it should be to my advantage. We are not going to fuck around with a Swarm Saboteur. I think Magda can go on bottom. The fact that I'm not playing it on turn 2, yeah, Magda can go on bottom. Not gonna fuck around with the Swarm Saboteur. Don't want to find out. All right, they took my Mind Stone. Playing around Censor here. Oh my goodness. That's awesome. I was debating whether I should play Dragon Rage Channel post-combat because of Censor if they had it. And I'm like light on action, you know? So we have Artifact Instant. Damn, that's a pretty interesting Phyrexia Metamorph target, because if I'm able to get creature, sorcery, I have a land I'd be willing to discard, and our Dragon Rage Channeler could become a real issue for them. Oh, well, never mind. They discarded Futurist, Spell Thief, and a Swamp. So, I mean, still, yeah, no, that's sick, actually. let's just go for it. Let's go in. Play the Metamorph. Copy this. Take action. So I have Artifact, Instant, Pillar of Flame is going to be Sorcery. Artifact, Instant, Sorcery. I need to discard 2. One of them's Pillar, or I'm keeping Pillar of Flame. So then probably keep Town Razor Tyrant, because otherwise I don't have anything to do next turn. Crunch. This is big. This is fucking big, man. Shieldred, okay. Each opponent sacrifices a non-token creature or planeswalker. So this would be my Phyrexian Metamorph in my graveyard. I mean, I suppose that's fine. This is absolutely massive. Huge pressure. Huge pressure. Man, if only it was unnerfed Town Razor Tyrant. How fucked up was that card? Unnerfed Town Razor Tyrant. We have lethal on the board if they have no cards in hand, because Mutavault attacks, they can only block 1 ground creature. They take 9, they're at 8. Taking them off red mana, assuming they sack Dragon Skull Summit. Okay, they have more blue. Sword of Fire and Ice. Is that really it? You draw a card, it does 2 damage. Don't they just lose? They need to draw Fatal Push, but they need to sack the land. Do it with style, right? Let's just think. This is 7. I need 2 more damage. Oh, if they have Pact of Negation. If one of those 2 cards is Pact of Negation. So style is doing it crisp, doing it in a way where you can't lose. Oh my god, that's 3-0, baby! We made it to the second draft! Let's go, dude. That's so fucking hype. Llanowar Elf? Oh. I don't think I want to bolt a Pelt Collector, because then they play a 2-3 and I'm fully bricked. Okay. Well, at this point, they're both instants, right? So let's go for an attack. Bolt this one. I honestly don't really think Embercleave is it. This is tough. If I put the land on the bottom, let's put the land on the bottom, because I can still Embercleave or Big Score next turn. You know, I can just Magda attack Embercleave. That's pretty dope. If they play like a 2-3 here. Oh, 1-1, okay. 3, 4, 5, and I can Embercleave. That's gotta be just back-breaking, right? They go to 13. Now if they kill Magda and I don't draw a land, things will be awkward. Okay. Okay, let's hit a land. This is how we do it. Bum, 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 bum. Seeka's Chariot, I see you. 4, 5, 6, Magda makes 7. So let's play the land and attack. Yeah, that makes sense. God, imagine if we had an instant here. But no, I'm down for Magda to die. And then we play a Tali. Big hits, no elves. Brotherhood's End. I don't want to cast that one, right? Yeah, all right. That's how you win game 1. We definitely want Brotherhood's End here. I think with Pelt Collector, Avastin's Pilgrim, the Mare Avabrook, with that many 1/1s, I think I want the Firebrand. What don't I want? As good as it was and as insane as this sounds, maybe I don't want Embercleave because I'm going to be on the draw against Gruul. It just seems so unlikely to work. Seems so unlikely to be what gets me there. Alternatively, it seemed the 2 cards that won me the game, the Magda and the Embercleave, are like what I'm thinking about cutting. Isn't that crazy? So what did I see? We saw Pilgrim, Pelt Collector, Mare of Avabrook, Helana, and Helena. Chariot. I don't think they have anything in exile. Oh, they do have something in exile. Rishkar, sure. Rishkar. And Sokenzin. I think that's a notable land to be aware about. Sokenzin. I think I absolutely want Firebrand. Maybe not Channeler. So the ones I'm considering cutting are Channeler, Magda, I guess Bloodthirsty Adversary, Embercleave. Just against Gruul on the draw, which ones of these seem like they might have play? I'm worried that all the cheap stuff. I don't believe that Embercleave is going to be relevant against Gruul on the draw. I mean, it's incredible. That just seems nuts, but this is where I'm at. And it comes back in if we move to game 3, but hopefully I don't move to game 3. Also, I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. If you're watching this video, I'd love to hear what you think, what card I should have cut against Gruul on the draw. This is absolutely it. Opponent's on a mulligan. Hopefully we can hold the Electrostatic Blast and then Brotherhood's End to kill 1 or 2, maybe even 3 creatures, but, you know, wow, opponent's mulligan twice. This is just so clean. Like, it's so good to just have my lands, right? Pelt Collector. All right, if that was a Llanowar Elf, I'd be scared, but it's Pelt Collector, so that's okay. Wow, they're stuck on 1 land. Okay, 2 lands. My turn. We found our 5th land, so Terror of the Peaks could hopefully take over. This is going to be a really easy Brotherhood's End, right? Because it grows and then gets counters. I take 3. They also don't have red. I also get to keep up I gotta keep up Lightning Bolt, which is pretty nice. And then next turn is probably just Terror of the Peaks. Oh, they found red. Alana Alena. You eat a Lightning Bolt. Whew. That's gonna be nice next turn. They've already played their Beseiju. You can play Lance from the top, okay. And I probably want to kill that just so they don't get to play Lance from the top. So let's see here. This lets me look at the top 2 for something to do. Yeah, and I want to save the Electrostatic Blast trigger, so we're going to do this. Top 2. Do I want to do one of these? Do I really need to kill 5? I mean, there's a lot of banger 6 drops in the deck, right? It's just, does it really matter to kill Elvish War Master versus getting my value? Oh, shit. Exile one of these cards. Take Magda. Sorry, I'm not used to playing with Terror of the Peaks. Play this. 2 damage. Next turn, we have Immortal Sun into Electrostatic Blast. Okay. Spells that cast. This is not even ward pay 3 life. It's just spells. This was probably before ward was oh shit. Okay. I mean, that's hitting me for fucking 8 here. That's not nothing. I could put them to 1, and then they can't target this, but there's so many haste. Oh shit, so let's just Searing Blood to pop the Electrostatic Blast. Yeah, okay. Wow. 4-0. Flawless. Not flawless, because I lost 2 games, I think. Wow. 4-0. We have an extra loss to give in the second draft. I'm ready for it all to come crashing down. But, yeah, absolutely amazing. Take a screenshot of this. I wish that where it says my draft deck, I wish that part wasn't fucked up. Whatever, it is what it is. All right, see you in the next video.